inning. In more than 50% of his appearances this year, he has gone 5 innings, and with tapping into the bullpen.
He's an absolutely gorgeous Saturday night in Oxford, Mississippi in the first pitch for third innings. Last week, his 3rd loss of the year. Home runs. This one is lifted to right field and deep to the warning track. Looking up is...
They get deep into the CWS.
Yeah, they sure do. Strike to Rustin Rick. That 1-2 sits upstairs, so the counter's even. 5th home run of the year last night. Maddox's pitch, swung on and missed. 1 ball. Maddox, again, the 1-2, runner goes, pitches inside. Here comes the throw from Foley, and that is off the mark. And rigged it the first 2 outs of the inning quickly. And Holcomb.
You're going to see a steady mix of sinkers and cutters today. Sinker.
Left-hand side against the right-hander Bowker. And the freshman from West Monroe.
Do on the baseball field.
Ground ball outside of third off the bat of Luke Hill a few years ago. Of course, the winningest coach in program history. The 2-2 Bowker. 2-2 pitch.
And when you make the shift, you try to bust that left-handed hitter inside. New York Yankees star as well on top of that. Some big-time guys in that group.
21 pitches to get through the first, but put up a 0. RJ getting a spot in the lineup because of the injury to Jacob Humphrey. Top play for the shortstop. Picked nicely by Chang. He's going to get... Doyle having an amazing year for Tennessee now. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Maddox with his 2nd strike. Mendez, the transfer from Dayton. Looks at strike. And he scalds this one to center, but right there is Isaac Humphrey. Now they're down 1 now after R.J. Austin stole home in the first inning on Friday. You know, the 1-2-1 hit hard into the shift. That's Vastine on the right stomach after that loss.
Yeah, gave up 6 runs in the 9th inning, and just he'll tell you he feels like a lot of those players have a chip on their shoulder, and they play the game at a different level.
Off the leg of Riley Maddox, and then stole 2 bases, including home. And leads the team in homers and doubles. Hits this to short. Charging is Chang on the run for sweep of the Bulldogs. As this one is lifted toward right center, Mormon makes the catch. Bowker has 4 strikeouts. Swing and a miss here by able to land Foley, the Kentucky transfer. They snagged him out of the portal.
On absolute nothing but mash the ball and play terrific defense.
Another strike. Here's the right fielder, Ryan Mormon. Hacks at the first pitch.
And so many scouting reports that are out on you by this part of the season.
Yeah, Mormon.
On him was his last couple outings. There's just too many walks, too many falling behind batters, but not today.
Johnston, first plate appearance. Shortstop, a .267 hitter on the campaign. And he walked him. 4-pitch walk to Chang, first base runner in coming games. Maybe he'll do it tonight. There's 11.
If you try to flip the pitchers in a pinch hit role. 2 years, I think. The formula's working, and you don't want to.
Side for Federico. Chang stays at first, and there's a strike, 2-2.
The fence.
Payout pitch to Federico. Chang goes, strikeout at the plate. Inning over.
It's a difficult tournament to win. Some might say that's harder than Omaha.
Awaited A&M Texas series last night. First time these 2 programs in the same conference since 20.
His team to win, and that has been the lone run of the game so far. After eligible, you start worrying a little bit about your ultimate goal that you've had ever since you out of the ballpark. It was closed off a lot more when I was here. Square is just crawling with people this weekend. Breaking pitch from Bowker.
3-2 pitch. Boy, that's wrap but foul. Screamer down the third base side. That's down. Ball in. You know, we were talking about coaches' kids. Mike's a coach's kid. His dad against Bowker. Again, the 3-2. This is scorched to center. Backing off is Austin, but he's got it. The ball not carrying. 2-0.
Shy of 70 pitches.
That's a wide one.
But let's not undervalue that Vanderbilt bullpen.
Oh, hit him. And we're tied. Isaac Humphrey. And Mike Bianco expected. Fouled back. Big swing and a miss, 1-2.
And it just seemed like
full hitter. Ryan Moorman. That's lash foul to the season. That's inside, so another full count. Cody Bowker. Moorman takes him deep. And now this game has an entirely different. And now Chang almost dehorns him as that one is lined back up the middle into center. David Mendez 0 for 1, flew out to center back in the second inning. In the dirt, Foley able to find it.
want you to cause traffic, start rallies.
Inside, did not go.
So he wants to be efficient.
And he could get two here. Picked by Chang. What a play! Double play! Chang has looked like a gold glove. Came out flat. And that's not taking anything away from the Blue Raiders because he didn't want to, be Mississippi State. That sent it to extra innings. 3-2 pitch to Foley. Cubs in the big leagues. Oh, that hit him. Riley Maddox, this Ole Miss team. That pitch to Brody Johnson, catches the outside. Nelson away from first, doesn't go, pitches down and in.
So guys look up to number one because they work the hardest.
Wow, swung out and missed, chased it out of the zone. One out, and Rustin Rigdon at the plate. Big swing and a miss from the guy they call Roost.
It's like in the promised land in Omaha. This is what we need to do. This
study. As this one is hit sharply to third. Luke Hill throws across.
Tougher pitchers. Now he's back to what he was doing.
Defensive attack. Scored 8 runs last night, 7 on the board tonight. You're going to see a small ball approach here. Chang. 2022, when he knew that there was much more there, they just hadn't shown it yet. It finally all came together in the.
Understand how to get the most out of their players.
Will Furnace line drive and caught. Rigdon. It's been a good night for the Rebels fans, that's for sure. As R.J. Austin comes to things changed in the fourth. Ole Miss put up a 6 spot. It's going to be a tough play. Brady pitches now. Hit on the ground is short. This is Luke Chang again.
This was great. But in this game, the longer that Riley on game 2.
And Connor Spencer is somebody who's the fourth. 87 pitches now. And pitch number 88 is a strikeout of Vastine. What is going to lead it off for Ole Miss? Sanford is 0 for 3.
In the strike zone, making Vanderbilt pay for anything left over the plate.
Ole Miss going for its 4th win in a row here tonight. Twisted since 2021. Check swing, got him. Punched out by the home plate umpire Davidson.
Ballpark. Character guys that just fit in well with the guys like Furnace and Utermark.
A couple of strikeouts and
them a bunch of confidence, and then you come here, you come back home, continue to play well. Still throwing strikes.
Colin Barcy to lead it off last week in the sweep of Georgia in Nashville. Had no problem. 2 down here in the 8th. Riley Nelson, the leadoff man, comes up.
Well, and in an era where barrel and whip it through the strike zone.
Hit on the ground to second. Utermark makes a nice play. He's been on twice, had the 3-run homer and hit by pitches last time to the plate. And remember what happened in Baton Rouge.
Led to the 6 runs that LSU was able to tack on the board.
Cheng wore that. The 2-1 to Rigdon. Chased it outside, 2-2. He's 0 for 3 this evening. Jumps on the first pitch and fouls it back.
And then stealing home.
Jones starts him with a 98-mile. Maybe a little bit too much. 2 on, 2 out, and the inning carries on here for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, ball had a lot of time.